Hi everyone, Happy New Year and welcome back to our channel. So it's been quite some time that we didn't do any wine video. We've been quite busy for the past few weeks due to a lot of wine orders that we had to fulfill. A lot of people that like wine as much as we do. You can notice I have a new equipment, so that's the first time trying this microphone. It is a wonderful Christmas gift from my amazing wife. So let's start, shall we? So today we'll discover Côte-Rôtie wine appellation. So Côte-Rôtie is located on the northern Rhône Valley region and has its top north and on the eastern edge of the Massif Central, which is the mountain chain. It is the oldest vineyard of the Rhône Valley, but has a lot of history. As regards its superficie, we're talking about 280 hectares, approximately, that are spread between the communes or the villages of Ampuis, Saint-Cyr-sur-le-Rhône, and Tupin-et-Sémont. Its altitude is between 140 and 320 meters, and with slopes that are very steep for up to 60%. The production of bottle per year is of 1.2 million approximately. So the appellation contains 75 lieux dits classés, or climat, and there is a little more than 100 producers, with famous names such as Guigal, with La Mouline, Chapoutier, or Ferraton, with Côte-Rôtie, l'Églantine. So as regards its history, it is very rich, as we mentioned. We find traces of vineyards in the writings of Latin and Greek authors. Over the centuries, its reputation has continued to grow. So the vine has been cultivated there since the Romans. In 71 after Christ, the naturalist Pliny the Elder recorded the quality of the vin viennois, or the wine from Vienne, Viennese wine. But also the agronomist Columel, the poet Martial, and the historian Plutarch also celebrated Côte-Rôtie wines. The constitution of these vineyards has continued of over 2000 years. The first technical writings concerning Ampuis and the Côte-Rôtie date, however, from the 6th century, and the reputation of its wines only grew during the Middle Age and the Renaissance. Before the Revolution, there were shipments from Côte-Rôtie to the princely tables of England, Russia, Prussia, and of course France. Thomas Jefferson himself, ambassador of France, then third president of the United States, at the beginning of the 19th century, bought Côte-Rôtie. The vineyard reached its peak in 1890, at the site the smallest folds of the hillside were cultivated, provided they were exposed to the sun. Some plots required the wine growers to carry their harvest for almost a kilometer via particularly difficult goat trails. At the time, the attacks of phylloxera and other diseases did not affect the will of the wine growers, but while they were able to master these calamities, the Great War of 1418 ruined their efforts. By taking a lot of lives, it condemned part of the hillside to abandonment. But the vine cultivation came back, and until 1940, where the AOC, et aussi appellation d'origine contrôlée Côte-Rôtie, was established. In the 70s, a new generation of wine growers brought the revival of Côte-Rôtie. Today the vineyard has regained its original size. As we mentioned, it has more than 100 wine growers, and nearly 40% of its production is exported and delights wine lovers all over the world. So as regards its soil, the Côte-Rôtie is subdivided into two main sections with varying soil compositions. The Côte Brune, or brown slope, in the north, that lies on dark iron-rich schist, which produces in general wines with more character and structure, and the Côte Blonde, with its pale granite and schist soil, producing wines with more finesse. The erosion is a common viticultural hazard on these steep vineyards. As regards the climates, Côte-Rôtie enjoys a Lyonnais type of climate. Winters are temperate, summers are hot, and rainfall is relatively regular. The wind regimes plays an important role in the life of the vine. The hillside, most often oriented south or southeast, are in fact relatively sheltered from the cold north wind, la bise, and exposed to the hot south wind. Often drying, this wind contributes to the protection of the vineyards against diseases and hastens the ripening of the grapes. So as regards the grapes, the variety used in Côte-Rôtie are Syrah with a minimum of 80%, and that can be completed or not with Viognier, 20% maximum. So it is only red wines that are produced in Côte-Rôtie. So as regards the tasting profile, the nose is complete and elegant, which can range from red fruits, raspberries, cherries, strawberries, to black fruits, blackcurrant, blueberry, blackberry, also floral notes, violets, and spiciness such as pepper, cinnamon, licorice. Sometimes with notes of mushroom, some leather, tobacco, coffee and chocolate that can appear. But also some noble woody notes such as vanilla, toast, etc. On the palate it is also widely aromatic, with what we just mentioned, more on fruits and spices. It is well balanced between acidity, tannins and alcohol. The wines of Côte-Rôtie are quite round, full-bodied, with a little bit of fat. They will generally be tannic and fruity when young, and as the years pass in the cellar they will allow to refine the tannins and making them more delicate and palatable. So definitely Côte-Rôtie have a good aging potential, between 5 to 15 years. And they are great to enjoy with grilled and roasted red meats, such as a grilled ribeye, but also with venison, meats with a bit more character. And with cheeses, we recommend it to go with soft bloomy ranches. I'm thinking of the one of the same region, Saint-Marcellin. A nice attraction when visiting Côte-Rôtie is the Marché aux Vins d'Ampuis. So Ampuis Wine Market, which is happening yearly at the end of April and beginning of May. It is basically a wine market, where people get the chance to discover more than 100 labels of Côte-Rôtie, to meet directly the winemakers, to do some tastings, to buy some bottles, but also to participate to raffles where they can win some bottles and go home with them. So that's a great moment to visit Côte-Rôtie. So thank you for watching this video about Côte-Rôtie, we hope you liked it, and see you next time for another wine video. Cheers!
Thank you for watching this episode and don't forget to subscribe, like and share.